Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to
The Zodiac Academy.
Ruthless Boys edition with Katie.
And Amanda. I'm back.
We're back.
I'm back. In case you're just tuning in for our visual listeners.
YouTube watchers.
Yes, for our YouTube watchers, Dark Fae, Ruthless Boys, Book 1. For those of you who are listening, we are back and we are in Ruthless Boys, Book 1, Dark Fae, Part 1, chapters 1 through 10.
Wow, you just said a lot of words. Mm-hmm. You got it. You nailed it.
I did it. Let me tell you, I'm sat for this. I'm ready for this series. I know I wouldn't say I was dogging on Zodiac Academy, although maybe a little bit.
Okay.
I did struggle to get into Zodiac a little bit. Mm-hmm. Mostly because I couldn't find the plot.
You've mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Book 3, we found it. And then immediately we segued into a new series.
Well.
But Ruthless Boys, plot happens on page 1.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. It's an interesting setting. It's a murder mystery.
Yes.
Lots of POVs.
Lots right off the bat.
From Jump, which I think is a departure from Zodiac.
Yep.
And we're in it. Like we're in very fast. This is moving at a much quicker clip than Zodiac.
Correct.
For
yes.
Sure.
Just for some perspective, it is mentioned in one of the later chapters in this, chapter 8, that all of this has taken place in a week, basically.
Yeah, she's been on campus.
The timeline. Yeah. For at least for chapters 1 through 10, she's been on campus for about a week. So the timeline is also timelining.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how far we get into book 1 because like how much time passes, because famously in Zodiac book 1, I think we only cover like two weeks maybe.
Yes.
10 days, I think we ended up counting for book 1. So we're already almost there and we're just like 25% into this one.
Right.
So.
Before we get too deep into it, I do want to look at the map.
Oh, yes. We'll check the map. Got it.
Because we are seeing some crossover already. We have got the Acrux Courtyard, the Capella Observatory, the Altair Halls. Now, Rigel is in here. It is in the crease of the book, so I don't know. It hasn't been mentioned yet,
but there is something.
But there is a Rigel, Regal,
Vega.
Rigel, and then the Vega dormitories as well.
So all the founding families, heirs families are like accounted for here,
correct,
including our girls.
Yes.
And we'll get there when we get there. Go ahead.
There was also made mention of what do they call him? The Mad King? No, the Savage King. That there is some sort of statue on campus to him too.
Correct.
All right. Well, without further ado, let's get into it. So we are at Aurora Academy, which we come to find out is not the top academy to be a part of in Solaria.
It's giving discount Zodiac.
It is. It's
Dollar Tree.
It's giving the school where you're like, oh, you went there? Oh. But Elise does make a note that you can just go to a regular high school. So getting into academy is still better.
Started.
Yes. So chapter 1, we meet Elise. She is going to be our FMC, it appears, for this series. And wow, is she a badass.
Well, we have been told by everybody going into this, because I was lamenting last week about having to leave Zodiac, mostly having to leave Lance Orion. And I'm like, wait, I don't want to leave. And someone's like, no, not someone, many someones were like, no, you're going to love Elise. She's a total badass. You're going to be very into her very quickly. And they were right.
Yeah, she's giving the attitude of your favorite FMCs.
100%.
In Romantasy specifically.
100%. Yep.
So we find out pretty quickly that she is a vampire. Her brother, his name is Gareth. He's dead. What happened to him? a drug overdose? Question mark, question mark, question mark. There is a drug in this world called Killblaze, which is giving like fentanyl vibes.
And all I could think about was Synth from Crescent City.
Yeah.
Where it like makes you tear yourself apart.
I went real world and you went to yet another fantasy world.
Well, but yes, I think like fentanyl is probably like the comp, or like heroin, or like it's very intense.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we get some basic background information about Elise and how she grew up. Her mom is a dancer.
She's a dancer.
She's a dancer. And her brother was a Pegasus, and she got the vampire, or her mother is a dancer, but she's also a Pegasus.
Correct.
Her brother was a Pegasus.
Gareth, yep.
And she is a vampire because she got it from her father.
She got it from her daddy.
From her diddy. Her and Gareth do not share the same father.
I suspect we're starting to get some breadcrumbs here because we also later on, I can't remember what chapter it's in, but we also find out that Elise's dad is quite a powerful vampire.
Yes.
Hence why she is like pretty powerful, pretty strong.
Yes.
So I suspect we will come back to that. And
I have some thoughts.
And I'm wondering if we maybe know who her daddy is.
Correct. Yes. Yeah. You and I are simpatico there. All right. So we meet her and she is torturing a fae named Lorenzo about her brother's death. Yep. Lorenzo is on Killblaze.
It's quite an opening scene.
Correct.
This opening chapter is
beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, she's torturing him.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she is trying to get answers on her brother Gareth's death. And Lorenzo, we've come to find out, is part of the Obscura family, which...
The family.
Correct. This is a very... West Side Story vibes. So we then... kind of shift. Lorenzo was at the academy, if you will, which we learn is Aurora Academy. And he says, well, anything that you could do to me, it can't be worse than what the king would do to me. The king of the family would do to me. And we're like, who's the king of the family?
Well, I don't know if he says of the family. He just says king.
Correct.
So we don't know which king, like which one of the boys are we referencing?
Right.
Because in this here world, we have the kings.
4 of them, in fact.
Instead of the heirs.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
So Lorenzo basically offs himself with a, should we call it like an ice sickle to the heart?
He does the thing that we all like pretend how we would murder someone if we needed to get away with it, because the weapon would melt and it would disappear. But yes,
it's giving very much like North of the Wall.
Yes,
100%.
Yeah.
So that's essentially chapter 2 or chapter 1. Do you have anything else to add from chapter 1?
Nope, you pretty much covered it.
All right, chapter 2 is.
I mean, I guess the last thing is that she decides she's got to go to the school to like suss it out
naturally. We'll find out how in chapter 2.
This is so fascinating.
So
I feel like found some plot holes here, but like we can. Yeah.
All right. Chapter 2. So we get a little more information about a little more info dump about the family, even further than in chapter 1.
Yeah. Chapter 2 feels just like very much like here's the family dynamic.
Correct.
Lore drop, if you will.
Correct. So we find out that Elise's dad done disappeared. He knocked mom up and he's out. Gareth's dad dumped her mom for his Elysian mate. Yikes.
Which you want to be upset about it, but what was he,
Well, again, when we talk about breadcrumbs, and you mentioned this earlier, Gareth's dad proposed to her mom with a blood ruby, a very rare blood ruby.
It's giving rich.
Rich. I said, are we going to find out that she's related to either Caleb or Orion? Vampire families.
Wait, you're talking about, you said Gareth's dad.
Correct. Yeah. Are we going to find out that she is somehow tangentially like tied to those characters? Step. I know that they're not full.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, I'm confused. That's not her dad, though.
Yes.
See, and I went the other way. I'm wondering if her dad is related to Caleb's family. Her biological dad.
Got it.
Because that would make sense. He's a vampire.
Right.
Although I guess Gareth's dad could be of any order. Because he took the Pegasus, we assume, from his mom. I mean, I guess his dad could have also been a Pegasus, but like...
Pegasus?
Yeah, but you've got Xavier, who was a surprise Pegasus in his family. So it doesn't always genetically align, as far as we know. It doesn't work out that cleanly. So, maybe.
Here we go. All right. So, she finds herself at school. She hacks her way into the admissions board.
Red flag. Go ahead.
And gets herself accepted into the academy, which, again, they keep saying, but she's like actually very smart.
Yeah, she's like
her family could not have afforded to.
She's just poor.
Right.
But she's smart.
Right. And she wanted her brother, Gareth, to go forth and better himself. And so she sacrificed herself and went to public school, basically.
Right. And Gareth got like a scholarship.
Correct.
Yeah.
So she finds herself at school, and here we are, day one. She gets a tour from a super hot boy who I have literally written down. He's the literal golden boy. Literally.
And I have dubbed him New Seth.
Okay. Okay. His name is Leon, and he's a lion shifter.
It's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad. Are we going to have to call him Leon the whole time? Or can we
calling
drop
him Leo.
it to Leo? Because Leon is lame.
Lame Leon. I said he's a bad tour guide, and he was our designated welcome wagon because he had detention.
Right. Right.
Furthermore, we learn from Leon that the school is essentially run by one of two gangs. You are either in the Obscura clan or the Lunar Brotherhood.
Great.
If you have no allegiance, you are allowed, and in my head, I'm picturing a prison yard.
100%. That's what is described.
Correct. It's bleachers on either side. Yeah. In the middle is Devil's Hill. And if you have no allegiance, you're allowed to be in Devil's Hill.
Why does it have such a scary name?
Can
it be like white flag territory?
Can it be like neutral Switzerland?
We also find out that Leon is not in either gang either.
Correct.
He is neutral as well.
Yes.
Which I find weird. Okay.
Well, we'll get back to that because I think we've got two that are on polar opposites.
Sure. And then
neutrals. We've got two neutrals.
Sure. The team's got to stay even.
And I imagine that at some point their allegiances will sway, and there will be a 3-to-1 sort of ratio.
Well, and we're also going to have a situation, I fear, of we bow to no one but our queen.
Correct. Kiss the clit, baby. So there are 4 kings total, as Katie mentioned earlier.
Yep.
We will introduce them as we go. So we have met king number 1, which is Leon the Lion Shifter. In chapter 3, do you have anything else to add for 2?
Mm-mm.
Okay. In chapter 3, it is from Dante's POV. Dante, king number 2 that we have met. Dante Infernio, I think is his last name.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Yep. Dante is the future leader of the Obscura clan, and he is a storm dragon, which is new for us.
I'm still not really clear what exactly that is, but he's a special dragon.
He's a special dragon.
He's got like lightning bolts on him is what I'm visualizing.
In my mind, he is a mix between a dragon and Storm from X-Men. So like
Love it. Perfect. Love it.
In case you couldn't see that was me giving like
you got
electricity out of my hands.
It.
We also get from Dante's POV that the guy Lorenzo that got in chapter 1 is in fact a very distant cousin of Dante.
So They're giving the Italian mob.
100%. Well, his name's
Dante.
correct.
Right. Lorenzo. So you've got the Italians versus like the Irish. Like, I don't know. Like what?
Yeah, I don't
know. But this is our Italian mob.
Correct.
Yeah.
So then we kind of shift over to finding out where our girl Elise is living. We find out, this is wild to me. They are dorm style rooms.
4 to a room.
4 to a room, co-ed rooms.
Well, yeah.
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 And they're bunk beds. That makes me want to die.
And this is again where I remind you, this is the broke Zodiac. Because remember what our girls, the Vega twins,
they were in suites.
They are in suites. They
Palaces.
have their own rooms. They have their own bathrooms. 4 to a room. Could you imagine? Caleb, 4 to a room? Get fucking serious.
I was underwhelmed with the living situation, if I'm honest.
And sorry, I can't. The Kings.
Well, the family, the kingpins, if you will. I don't know. It's bad. It's bad.
I don't love it. But of course, we find out that our girl is bunked up with, dun da da da.
Yeah.
2 kings.
Yep.
Not 1, but 2.
So Dante is rooming with Elise. Lainey, is that how you're saying her name? Laini?
I was saying Alani. But I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
I'm not sure. In my brain, that's how I was saying it.
Okay.
But as you saw earlier, me trying to read out loud, I actually can't read, it turns out. So,
you see letters.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I'm going with Lainey. I'm sure somebody will tell me if I'm wrong.
Sure.
And Gabriel. We'll come back to Gabriel in a bit. They're all bunking up, and Elise comes in, and she is got her lavender fuck-ass bob.
She got that fuck-ass bob.
And she comes in, and our man's Dante is like, bing, at attention.
As he says, my dick saluted her.
Yeah.
I know. From the text. It made me laugh. It was the first, I was like, oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, I think that we're in for bouncing early here.
We damn near get bouncing already.
I know.
I mean, we
get some vision bouncing. Yeah. So we find out Lainey is a Sphinx. She's very low power. Gabriel has 2 elementals and is mentioned as the most powerful kid in school, basically. And I also clock the numerology book has come up again. Lance was reading the numerology book.
Ew.
We've got the numerology book mentioned a couple of times in the first 10 chapters. So, what's in the numerology book?
What are we reading about? What's going on?
Right.
What's going on?
1 + 1 = 30.
I also think maybe this might be a quick, because I don't know if we've mentioned this yet or not. This is 5 years before Zodiac Academy, timeline.
How do we know that, though? Because it isn't referenced.
Well, do you want me to skip ahead a little bit?
No.
Okay. I can tell you in a couple of pages how we know that.
We do?
Because Lance O'Ryan is a senior at another school.
Yes. Sorry. You're correct.
Okay.
It's not spelled out 5 years earlier.
No. But we know but we do know this predates Zodiac.
Yes.
Timeline. And Lance is referenced in just a little bit, which we can talk about when we get there. But he is on it's in reference to Pitball, and he is on the Pitball team at Zodiac.
Correct.
And he says that he's like a junior or a senior at Zodiac. And we know that in Zodiac timeline, Lance is 4 years out of school.
Right.
So that's how we know.
Got it.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Okay.
But, I was saying that this is 5 years before all the events of Zodiac. I don't think I had anything else to add to that.
10-4.
Okay.
Sorry.
I felt like I was just going to needle something there, and that's...
You're totally fine.
We'll come back.
That's really all I have for chapter 3. Do you have anything else that you'd like to add?
We meet Gabriel briefly.
Yep.
But I think the next chapter Do we have a POV chapter from Gabriel yet? We don't, do we?
No.
Okay. Do you want to talk about him now, or do you want to wait?
No, we've learned more about him later.
Okay, we'll wait then.
All right. Chapter 4 is back from Gareth's posthumous POV. This is 18 months before death.
Before you dive in here, this is fascinating. I am loving these Gareth POV chapters dropped in a year and so I love the way that this is being written. I think this is really clever, like the way that they're like, okay, so you've got Gareth's timeline that's kind of leading up to where Elise's kind of picks up. And I think I love when movies do this, and in like TV
interesting
shows.
For us, the reader, to have more information than
Elise does.
Yeah, than the FMC does.
I agree. I really like this a lot.
So in this chapter, we learn that Gareth made a deal with the owner of the dance club.
Where his mom works.
Where his mom works, to pay off his mom's gambling debts and to save Elise from being forced to work. I spelled it W-E-R-K.
Sure.
Work at the strip club. And like, how are we going to pay off these debts?
We don't know. ...
We'll
figure it out.
That is the crux of that chapter. Anything else you have to add?
No, we just know now that Gareth is up against kind of a time crunch here. He's got to make some money fast. And I think
like
that this
17
is where,
grand, I think.
Something like that. And that's really where the trouble for him starts, I think. And
which is how we're threading the needle here.
Well, how we get to, I think probably the reason he's dead.
Correct. Yeah. Which will lead us to what the fuck, Kill Blaze. All right. Chapter 5 is back to Elise's POV. First of note, can't find class because, had a crappy tour guide.
Yeah.
But Elise, already starting off better than the Vega twins, is using her context clues and her powers, which, to be fair, she did. At least she was already awakened. She knew she had powers.
Right.
To find her way to class. Thank God. We're not out here just like, help us. What's happening?
Wait a minute. Do you know what just occurred to me? Are we going to have to go through the awakening?
No, she's already... You mean the reckoning.
I'm so sorry. The reckoning. Are we going to have to go through the reckoning with these people?
Is that something that happens at every academy?
I don't know.
Or is that just how they weed out the people at Zodiac?
Interesting.
It hasn't been mentioned yet, but maybe they have their own version.
Even if they do it at every school, we wouldn't do it here because you do it your freshman year. And Elise is coming in as a sophomore. So, whew.
She hacked her way in, so she probably could have hacked her way into her
again? Yeah, right.
Scores.
Okay, sorry. Keep going.
We meet yet another king in class, Ryder Draconius.
Ugh.
And I just have Ryder Draconius is fucking hot. He is the leader of the Lunar Brotherhood. So now we've got Dante on Team Obscura, and Ryder is the leader of Team Lunar Brotherhood. Ryder is a basilisk shifter.
Hell yeah.
And I locked the fuck in.
1,000%. When I saw basilisk, I went,
I'm in. PQs.
I'm in. I love it.
He has a wild tattoo.
You guys, this whole scene was so insane. And this is when I was ready to go, okay,
we're bouncing.
We are bouncing immediately with this man.
Yeah. He has pain and lust tattooed on his hands. I was like, okay, I like it. I mean, I'm not mad.
So you a freak nasty.
Yeah.
Got it. Which we do get confirmation of this.
Yeah.
Pretty quickly that is the case.
He
but
can't help it. It's his order.
Oh my God. Okay. I can't.
So what we learn about basilisk shifters is that they can make you hallucinate / see visions of what they want you to see. And boy, did Elise fall into the trap.
I mean, just hook, line, and fucking
She said,
sinker.
I'm going to make direct eye contact with you.
She literally was like the cartoon, like with the boink eyes.
Correct.
Like it was... And it's so funny because she keeps back in her POV. Oh, this is her POV chapter. I can't remember where it is, but she's like talking to herself.
Oh,
and
yeah.
over and over, she's like, "Get it the fuck together, woman!" Like, just like cannot get. She's
Batten
like,
down the hatches, tighten it up. What is going on?
Well, I mean, my God,
yeah. I'm a weaker woman than her. I would have fallen faster. So he makes her see a vision of some rather intimate moments, and wow.
Just we are in it to win it.
Yep. And Dante also happens to be in class. And now Dante is like seeing Ryder make eyes. It's
he
like
knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
And let the turf war begin. So
I mean,
Dante saunters up, and Elise is already a bit hard up at the moment, and she said, "I'll have a snack."
Just like immediately.
And wow, does he taste delicious. Yep, getting a top off.
Okay. We're in the middle of potions class. Again, I've said it before, I'll say it again. We're at Hogwarts. We're in potions class.
Well, we're at broke ass Hogwarts.
You know what? You're right. We're at Fogwarts. It's not good. We're in the middle of class. She's over here slipping and sliding out of her chair because she's getting this, vision sent to her from the basilisk. You've got another hot man across the room watching it all go. This is chaos. Is no one else in this room seeing anything that's happening?
It's like
what in the hell is going on?
the scene in Mean Girls when they like pan to the bride?
1,000%. Yeah, exactly. And they're like, like after each other. You've got Leon the lion, I'm sure, is running around here somewhere. I don't know.
Shirt off.
100%. I also find it very confusing that his last name is he's a basilisk. And his last name is Draconis.
Yep.
But his gang is Lunar Brotherhood,
which
there's just like
there are werewolves in the Lunar Brotherhood. They're like the guards.
Yeah,
the muscle.
I'm struggling to like thread the needle here of like the connective tissue because I'm not seeing it currently.
Connective tissue. I don't care for that.
Okay.
All right. Well, as mentioned, Ryder witnesses this. The pissing match. Ryder then witnesses Dante get fanged, and now it's really on like Donkey Kong. So Elise finds that it is potions class, and the lab partners need to be assigned, and naturally, she's been assigned to Ryder as her lab partner.
Yeah.
Enter Cindy Lou, who will only be known by myself as Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah, obviously.
Who is a total see you next Tuesday because she is...
Go ahead. But her name's not really Cindy. He calls them all Cindy?
No, that's Mindy.
Oh.
Please.
Mindy. My bad. Okay. Yeah.
And my apologies. I said she got assigned to Ryder. She gets assigned to Dante first. And Cindy Lou, who is hard up for Dante. And, she seems like the nice, sweet girl and comes over and is just an absolute see you next Tuesday to our girl, Elise. And Elise said, "You can have him. I don't want him." And then she had...
Don't worry about it.
I didn't know what was happening. Is he snoring?
No. This is his meditation time.
Does he normally make that sound?
Sometimes. Okay. It's the dog, you guys. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, sorry. Nigel's having a moment. Sorry. So she says, "That's fine. I'll take my stuff and go. Like, I don't need your heat. I'm out." And Professor Titan, our potions teacher, says to Elise, "Hey, listen, I can see that you've been at a normie school and I don't want you to struggle here. So I'm going to be your liaison." As we learned, Lance was a liaison for...
I immediately was like, are we supposed to like him? Is he bad or is he good? Or is he giving hot for teacher or is he hot for student? Like, what's happening? I'm scared. I think he might be safe.
I think that he might be safe.
I think he might be safe. But I did immediately get like, is this our Orion? Like immediately. But I don't think so.
They also mentioned that they get assigned a guidance counselor at this school.
You know what?
Because their mental health is really important.
I think we need some of those at Zodiac.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And that's in the future. So that's really like, we're really ahead of our time here.
And broke.
But this might be a good time too to bring this up because I don't think we mentioned this earlier either. But all the students here at Aurora Academy are ranked.
Yes, power rankings.
You get like a power ranking and it updates like once a week or every few days or something.
Your teachers rank you.
You get points. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so Elise,
I think that's going to be their version of the reckoning.
Oh, interesting.
It's going to be these like power rankings.
Points.
Yeah,
sure. Okay.
So at the end of class, after this little interlude with the professor, she does end up getting assigned to Ryder. Draconius. And that leads us to chapter 6, which is from Ryder's POV.
Now, did you notice some of the artwork at the beginning of all of these chapters?
Is that because you're clued in now from
I am clued
from last
in. What's going on? These are like Karma Sutra poses. Oh. Okay. And then did you notice this one at the beginning of chapter 5? Okay, there's Elise. She's dancing in her dress, right? Because it's her chapter.
Am I failing the Rorschach test here? That is a Pegasus.
That's a Pegasus. And
with her.
There's her. Okay. And then
and Gareth is a Pegasus. He's a storm
dragon, and she's down here like doing some sort of yoga pose. Like what's going on? Isn't that crazy? You didn't notice this?
I mean I noticed them, but I can't say that I like paid a ton of attention if I'm being honest. Which is the opposite.
She's got like yitties out and everything. I'm clocked in now because I missed these the last time.
Also interesting that there is some sort of crescent moon happening over here.
I don't know if I've noticed that. Is that on?
I think that's the only moon.
Oh no, it's on.
It's on all of them. Oh, wait, is it getting bigger? No. Okay, sorry. That was unrelated side note. What chapter are we on? 6. Chapter 6. We are from Ryder's POV. So Elise sits down and Ryder immediately is like, well, I can smell that Obscura filth on you because she bit Dante. And I said, Ryder is so into our girl and he cannot stand it.
Well, and he's pissed that she fed from Dante.
Correct. Which, breadcrumbs. Then we meet the principal. Principal Grayshine. All I have written is big ick. He is like the weird, like I'm trying to be cool, but I'm so not cool. They reference him as like the 90s. Like he speaks like a 90s sitcom.
Yeah, this was painful.
I don't care for it. It was...
Yeah, it was not great.
So then we flash forward to Ryder beating the ever-living life out of an Obscura kid.
Hang on, I'm sorry. I just need to read this really quick.
Oh boy.
It's not good. This is from our Principal Grayshine. Bing bong! A cheery voice of Principal Grayshine sounded over the Tannoy? Never heard that word before. I'm guessing that means sound system.
Yeah.
By my context clues here.
Well,
and it set my rattle off in irritation. Okay, that's a weird turn of phrase. It must be the Britishism.
I think it's just the weirdism.
Okay. Titan looked exhausted already. Ahoy, team! This is so stupid. Ahoy, team! I hope you're having a dope morning. I'm just swinging by with a few morning announcements. Firstly, I'd like you to be real welcoming to our new homegirl. I want to die. I want to die. This sounds like my dad.
Oh.
My dad refers to me and my sister as homegirls.
No, I don't care for that, Steve.
Yeah, my dad. He does. Or like, what's up, homegirls? Like he'll say that all the time. Yeah, it's
no,
that's my father. Homegirl is one of his favorites.
No.
Anyway, so I was having big dad ick here. Love you, Dad. If you're listening, please don't. Not to this one.
Not to this one. All right. May I continue on?
Absolutely.
Okay. So we flash forward to Ryder beating the ever living life out of an Obscura kid. And we find out that Ryder, his order form is replenished by pain and lust because they are two sides of the same coin. Is that is that the phrase we'd use?
I mean, that's not the phrase I would use, but like some people might.
Ryder would say that.
I think he would definitely say
they
that.
Are they are 1 degree of separation. And here we learn that Gabriel, I'm going to call him Gabe. Is that acceptable?
Sure.
Is Professor Knox from Zodiac Academy.
This is when you figured it out?
No, we learn in this chapter he is referred to as Gabriel Knox.
Oh, we get first name, last name for the
Correct.
first time. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do keep up.
Apologies.
So now we officially have the crossover tie-in that we know that we are going to get in for backstory here on Knox that's going to be important for our Zodiac Academy journey going forward. Yes. What else do you want to say?
I saw a TikTok this week. I guess it's not a spoiler, but it's kind of spoilery. Spoiler, very, very, very light. But it was a TikTok, and the guys who like dance in the V formation together. It's like the same guy, but it's like repeated over and over.
Yes.
And it was like, everyone who's trying to piss off Daddy Acrux and the leader of like the V form, and they're like all labeled. It's like Tori Vega and Darcy Vega, and the front of the pyramid
is Knox.
Is Knox? Yeah, that just made me laugh.
Knox is giving. He is giving
Azrael vibes.
He's giving antisocial in a big way.
I fucking love it.
I love that for you.
I love it.
I did want to. So on page 77 is where we learn Knox. About Knox. I said Devil's Hill. Sorry, I'm going to read this passage. Devil's Hill rose up at the far end of no man's land, thronging with unallied students, and there she was, sitting next to the hot Sphinx who bunked with Inferno and Gabriel Knox. Knox was as absent as the fucking moon right now. I swear he lived in actual shadows, that fucker. But if you ever pissed him off, you'd know it like a murderous clown stepping into your living room. So I feel like Knox is like nice until he's not. Like, he's just that bit of psychotic where we're doing well and then you're dead.
Yeah, I think I said this earlier. He is Azrael. He's got the wings. He's got the big wingspan. Wink. He doesn't have a lot to say, but he's very intimidating. And and when he does decide to speak, it's a little cryptic. You're not totally sure what he kind of speaks in like prose. Like it's very ethereal.
Can I tell you who I think that he is? And this might not mean a ton to a lot of people, but he is giving Ko, which is the newer character on Slow Horses, the guy in the hoodie.
Okay.
That is who I am picturing.
That is a very niche reference that I don't, we'll see how many people get it.
If y'all aren't watching Slow Horses, you should. That's all I have to say.
Fabulous show. Agreed.
The last thing I have for this chapter is the orange soda.
Gross.
You don't like an orange soda?
No.
Oh, I love an orange soda. But I think that the story is kind of fun and cute. So our girl Elise says, Ryder makes a move, and he's like, I can get you anything you want. And she's like, okay. He's like, well, what do you want? And she's like, an orange soda. They don't have it here. And so there are these.
Are we in prison? Like, are we in prison?
The commissary doesn't have it available.
Literally, you've got the guy who's got a guy who can get a guy to get a thing. Like, what are we
The Kipling brothers.
prison?
They mentioned them specifically, so I imagine that we're not done with the Kipling brothers. They're going to smuggle some other shit in that we need. So he goes to the Kipling brothers, and I guess his gang offers protection for these brothers, so they give him whatever he wants.
They're kind of off limits. Like they get the things. They're the procurers.
Right. They reach into a magical ice chest and out pops the
So they just got orange soda in there? Like, what do you mean? We're in prison.
Ryder thinks that I don't disagree. We're in a prison yard.
It's giving prison.
And our girl Elise about to run this bitch.
Also, can they not leave? Like, I'm getting the vibe that they can't leave. At least
it hasn't been referenced.
I don't know. It's giving.
I don't know if there's a magical electric fence that keeps them in.
I don't know. It's okay. Yeah.
Ryder thinks that he's really doing something, and that this orange soda is absolutely going to get him laid. And Elise is like,
you're going to try a little harder than that.
She's like, thanks.
Come on.
Chugs the orange soda and leaves.
I saw that she chugged it and kind of like threw it at him and just walked off.
Yeah. I wanted her to do the like crush it on her forehead.
Oh my God.
Anything else to add for chapter 6?
No.
Okay. Chapter 7, we head back to Gareth's POV, 18 months before death. I wrote that down every time. I'm imagining it in my head. So Gareth, at this point, meets Ryder in the bathroom. Ryder is a froshy. Mm-hmm. And Gareth is a sophomore. Mm-hmm. And so in theory, Gareth is more powerful. Like, he has more control over his magic, whatever. Ryder tries to assert his dominance despite being a freshman. And
it works.
Gareth is like, well, I'm a Pegasus, but like, you're a freshman and I'm just going to brush my teeth and go.
Oh, that's another thing. Shared bathrooms.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't like it. I'm an only child, so you know that's not for me. Then Ryder, in an effort to really assert his dominance here, shifts into his basilisk form and winds his snake self all over Gareth and his roommate's room and basically says, I am your captain now and this is my room. Take your shit and get out.
Okay, it says in here too, Ryder was in his enormous basilisk form, 30 feet long and as thick as a car. How is that fitting in a dorm room? Like, what do you mean? That's enormous.
There wasn't a lot of logistic thought given to this.
Is he bigger, you think, than
Darius? 30 feet long.
And as thick as a car?
The 30 feet long is where I'm trying to. Do you think that Darius, I think, like, height-wise is bigger?
Yes.
But 30 feet long.
I don't think Darius is
30 feet long. That's 3 stories.
That's crazy.
That's as tall as your house.
That's a snake that bit. I hate it.
I'm just glad no one's a spider.
Also, that's fat.
I don't know that we should shame. I don't know that we should.
Ratio to girth ratio is not making
girthy.
Is not making a lot of sense to me. He's giving thick boy. Carry on.
I'm just saying. Girthmaster, is that you? He kicks Gareth out of his room. End of story.
Where does Gareth go? Where does Gareth live now?
Gareth is homeless in prison. Maybe he had to find
prison school. Like, this is so crazy.
All right, chapter 8, we are back to Elise's POV. This is where it is mentioned that we are 1 week in officially. Congratulations, we've made it. The turf wars at Aurora are real because we're in prison. Just noting that. Mm-hmm. It's all happening. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So Leo is in Gareth's old room, and Elise knows that she's got to get in there because Gareth was nothing if not good at concealment spells. And she knows that he would he would never have left his stuff just out in the open. So she knows she's got to get into the room. She's trying to plot her way into this. So while she's plotting away, she decides, well, I can't be in my room plotting because there are 2 kings in there that may or may not try and kill me. So she's sitting on what I imagine is like a window bench with the windows open in a common area, pretending to work on her essay. Instead, she's doodling all of the kings and stabbing them with her stabby little pencil. And what do you know?
And also drawing dicks.
Correct. Well, that feels normal.
Sure.
What do you know? Our boy, Gabe, in his harpy form, just happens to flippy flap on up there and scare the living crap out of her and make a comment about her drawings. And, oh, is this a new style of drawing? And she thinks, have you been looking at my drawings? Have you been going through my stuff? And he says,
well, she's got to play it off that the drawings are hers and not her brother's.
Right. And she says, he says, define yours. I don't care for this. Meaning he has been going through her stuff and now she is #panicked. So Gabriel takes off because this is what he does. He like launches a grenade and then just like scurries on off. I guess this is his move. So Elise says that'll have to wait for a later date. She notices that Leo is coming out of his dorm room and she click-clacks her way on in there with her vampire speed and makes it in. She finds in his room, or her brother's old room, she undoes the concealment spell, finds a busted atlas and his drawings, his, I called it his diary, his whatever,
Journal.
as well as some vials of Killblaze. Okay. Good to know. Leo comes back to the room and Elise is still in there. So now she has to come up with a good reason for why she'd be in there. And she's like, oh, baby, I've decided I want to play pitball because he's the pitball captain. Of course he is. And he says, you have to try out, come to the pitch tomorrow and we'll see if you can put your money where your mouth is. Because apparently she's
Turns out she's actually quite good.
Right. A decent pitball player. She goes back to her room and proceeds to start what I imagine is going to be a war with Gabe.
Love it.
Where she leaves a note on his bed that says, define yours.
Yeah.
Petty. I'm into it. I love it. Chef's kiss.
Okay. Couple of things to note here. We find out that Gabe is able to half shift and that he prefers to stay semi-shifted all
his
the
wings.
time. With
Yeah.
his wings out all the time.
Yeah.
In his harpy form. We also find out that Gabriel is like apparently far and away the most powerful Fae on campus.
Yes.
In terms of just like
Sheer
pure
power.
power. He is like, it's him and then kind of everybody else, which I think is interesting because he is not part of either one of the gangs.
Neutral.
Right. So you've got Gabe. That's like his status is like, I'm the most powerful Fae. Then you've got Ryder and Dante. They're the gang leaders. That gives them their power. And then Leo is the leader of the Pride.
Yeah, the Nemean
So that's
lines.
like his status symbol, if you will.
Yeah, we don't really know his level of power yet.
He's number 12 on the power boards.
Right, but we don't have a lot of like ranking. Do we have all of the kings? We know Gabe is number 1.
We think so. And the only reason we know Leo's is because he points it out on the board, or she like looks for his name and sees it and clocks that he's number 12, which, sorry, the heirs, our Zodiac boys, they would never allow, they would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it would be just a constant battle of like who's 1, who's 2, 3, 4, just be a constant up and down, up and down.
Which
we don't have to get into that, but I just find it interesting that there are other Faes on this campus that are more powerful than
our
some
kings.
of the kings.
Yeah.
Just something to know.
Okay. Thank you very much. Moving on. Chapter 9. Is this our first Leo chapter?
Yes.
Our first Leo POV chapter. We learn Leo doesn't share. He has a fancy gold whistle that he uses on the pitball pitch.
This was so weird.
It was so weird.
And how does Dante have it? But he's also friends with Dante. It's very weird.
I said, is Dante like a magpie? Like, he's like, ooh, shiny, gotta have it.
He literally calls him a magpie.
Right, like,
yeah. Well, because the basilisks, we find out, are a type of dragon. No, sorry, never mind.
Yeah,
never mind.
Dante is a dragon.
Yep, but he repowers
which
himself
I guess
with
gold.
Right.
We just made that full connection there.
Right.
Okay, on page one, so this is all taking place on the pitball pitch. So on page 104, hold on, let me turn there.
I'm here. Do I need to read something?
Yes. I would like for you to read the last paragraph at the very bottom that starts, I know.
Okay. Dante sighs, but it's so, I know, and it's so mine. Give it or I'll cut you from the team. I meant it. Sort of. Dante was a solid air sentry. And though he was no Lance O'Ryan from Zodiac Academy, we might still have a shot at beating their asses if we are all in our top form in our next match against them.
So
ding, ding, ding.
There we go.
There it is.
There is the mention and gives us some context for the timeline that Lance is on the pitball team at ZA right now.
Yep.
And we also find out that, hey, surprise, surprise, they're not great. Our pitball, Aurora pitball team is like not great.
This is really the chapter where it is like heavily implied that this school is absolute ass.
Right. Because
their equipment is not good.
Their pitball pitch is like jacked up.
Yep.
Like it doesn't produce the earth balls or whatever.
It doesn't like shoot them into the sky high enough.
Yeah.
The pit is not that great. Like we are slumming it.
Yeah. It's not well.
No.
Underfunded, if you will.
Totally.
So Elise shows up for tryouts and essentially Leo is like, well, I'm the captain. You're on the team. He like cut some other girl who was only on the team because
like, impress a guy.
Yeah, we've all been there. And
Gladys.
Yeah, Gladys. Woof. All I say is Elise got these boys in heat.
They're fucking feral.
They will do.
They're acting like they've never seen a hot girl before. I mean, I know she's very hot with her little lavender fuck ass bob. But, like, guys, you need to close your mouth and, like, get it together.
Right.
Your jaw is dragging the floor.
Think with their brain, not with your dick. This is the chapter when you were talking about, is her name Mindy? Mindy. Leon calls every girl Mindy. Because that's what he can remember. That is so ick, but also hilarious.
It's not good.
It's not good, but in the context of this, it was funny. No, Mindy, your name's Mindy now. Anything else you want to add from the pitball chapter?
I have beef with a Mindy from eons ago, and I hate this.
Mindy is really okay. Never forget.
I
never
just
forget.
think that like Seth 2.0 is really just like I hate him.
Oh, you hate him already?
New Seth.
New Seth.
Hashtag new Seth.
New Seth the lion.
Yeah. You're Mindy now, dude. That's all I can think. It's like, no.
Okay.
No.
Chapter 10, we are back to Elise's POV. So Elise heads back to her room. The broken atlas, she's finally been able to charge and gets it turned on. The password is her birthday because that was what her brother used to use when they got.
Everybody has a birthday, like a password kid.
It was sweet.
It was sweet. Nigel is the password kid.
Should you be telling everybody
There's like
that?
Other things in there. It's not just his name.
I'm like,
that's
whoa,
crazy.
People gonna break in. That's just Nigel.
You're just Nigel. That's it. You can hack into our whole life. Nigel.
We find out that Gareth had been communicating with a king. So on page 115, Elise has opened and is reading these messages. King, the full moon is tonight. Don't be late. Gareth, I'm not sure she's ready. Shouldn't we wait? King, I don't have another month to spare. You should know that by now. Meet me at midnight as usual, or you'll pay in her place. Gareth, okay, I'll be there.
Any idea about anything that's happening here?
Can I tell you that this exchange and what's happening here feels very Lionel Acruxy in that we're sacrificing a child. I don't. Do you have an idea of who you think the king that he's communicating with is?
I don't. And I also think it might be a bit of a red herring.
That's what I think.
I'm not sure that it's even any of the 4 boys.
I think that we're going to suss that out. I am almost wondering if there is. I'm wondering one of 2 things. If it's Sal, the guy that owns the strip club.
That's more what I'm thinking.
Or if we're going to find out that it's a parent.
Yeah, but it's just interesting that Gareth has him saved as king. Like, are we going to come across somebody whose last name is King?
Maybe. I was thinking like it is a parent of one of the campus kings.
Maybe.
Who would be like a capital king.
Sure.
Or none of the above.
Yeah.
Who do you
think?
Who
is she?
Right. Well, it makes sense that she would be Elise.
It doesn't make sense. It's 18 months ago.
I know, but would she have been 18 then? Because when they have that talk about the deal, it was talking about her turning 18
soon.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's when she could
But the full moon is tonight. Don't be late. I'm not sure she's ready. But Elise is not. There wasn't any time where we know of, because Elise would obviously know. Gareth didn't like reach out to her and be like, "Hey, I need you to come do something."
As far as we know,
it's almost like it's implying that Gareth is bringing whoever she is with him.
Yeah, I don't know. More to come on that. We find out that 6 full moons in a row, Gareth meets what we presume to be this king at the Acrux courtyard. Because our girl is like doing some sleuthing, her, hacking and whatnot. While Elise is in her room doing her little thing, Cindy Lou Who shows up looking for Dante again. And wow. She starts drama and starts talking about Elise's mama. And Elise was like, you can say anything you want about my mom, but you can't say that she was a bad hooker. I'm like, okay, facts. They get into a scuffle. Dante shows up. Cindy Lou Who was like, I don't know what happened. She just attacked me. Ugh. Yep.
Pick me.
So Elise, later on in the evening, Elise decides that she's going to exit out the side door of the room and try and go see if she can catch whoever was supposed to be meeting at midnight in the courtyard. No dice on this. She's like, oh, this person is smart. Now that my brother is gone, they've probably figured it out and they're not going to meet here anymore because, like, what's the point? They don't want to get caught. So she finds herself in the middle of the yard. That's what we're noting it as, the yard. And she's like, that's Ryder's bench. And so she walks over to it. Why? I'm not sure. And Ryder's like, are you here to join the Lunar Brotherhood? And she's like, no, I'm not.
Wait, what are you talking about? He's hiding and like jump scares her.
Oh, I thought she like walks over to the bench. It makes a note.
No, she's out there at midnight slinking around feeling like somebody's watching her.
Yeah.
And we think that he was in his basilisk form because she couldn't
please.
She couldn't hear his heartbeat because he was in his basilisk form and the heartbeat was much slower.
Hold, please.
Okay. I'm holding.
I made it to the foot of the towering rows of seats and brushed my fingers across the wooden bench where Ryder always sat, glaring at anyone who as so much as glanced his way. Violence always seemed to dance around him like a promise, and there was something about it that drew me in despite myself. Okay. And he says, are you here to sign up for the Brotherhood? Ryder's voice came from right behind me, and I gasped in fright.
Yeah, she didn't know he was there.
No, I didn't say that she knew he was there. She walked up to where he was sitting and was like, what's happening? And he shows up.
Yeah, but he wasn't sitting there. Where
he normally sits. That's what I said.
Yes.
The place where he was normally sitting.
You were saying that he was... It doesn't matter. Okay. Yep. Yes.
And, okay, now you've got me off my game.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sidetrack you there.
All right. He sends a vision of what he wants to do to her. These visions again. And little does he know that Elise is like, yeah, I'm into it. Like, harder, baby. And she flips it around on him and is like, yeah, but I'm not like a fragile little thing. And now she's on top. And wow, she sinks her teeth into him. And damn, Gina, does she get some more power? So now she's had 2 of the 4.
Yeah, and our guy Ryder is very into it. Yeah.
You know, because pain and lust.
Yep.
Here we are. So that is where we leave off on chapter 10.
Yep.
Do you have anything else?
I have a lot of things.
Okay.
She hacked into the school system, kicked someone out, got herself in, used her brother's own scholarship to cover her costs, got herself assigned to the room that she wanted, and nobody noticed.
Also, if you're assigning yourself to the room you want, well, I guess she did it so she does say that, so she could be close to 2 kings.
Yeah.
I'm assigning myself to the single suite.
School has already started. We're like mid-semester. She's a and everyone's like, oh yeah, totally normal. I'm like, what? Okay. That's fine. We can move past that. Then you come in. You're immediately roomed with 2 kings. It's just so crazy. Are they allowed to leave? Are we in prison?
I think we're in our own kind of prison.
We are a prison of our own making.
Yeah.
This is
where
wild.
else would you go? It's giving like it's giving like these mean streets, like the mean streets that Tori and Darcy wanted to be from
Chicago.
That's these mean streets.
I don't. It's like when you watch Real Housewives, it's like aspirational wealth. Like you're watching it to see. You're not here to watch broke bitches. You're here to see like wealth and like
because that's my everyday life.
Things. Exactly. I don't care for the off-brand,
prison,
store brand, no name, busted ass.
Yeah.
Broke ass.
It's giving like
Zodiac. I don't like it.
It's giving the powdered milk version.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. So that I don't like about this already. What I do like about it, here's some positives.
Okay.
I like that we have a fun storyline. It's a murder mystery.
I like that it started right away.
Yeah. I like that we're not hunting for the plot here. We're not having to wait on what the fuck her order form is or... we're
Book
dropping in already and we're fully in this world. We're not having to learn every single piece about this new world like the Vegas are. So I kind of like that piece of it. We're watching Task right now, which it's on HBO if you guys aren't watching, and it's a gang show essentially. And that is all I can think about now while reading this are like
it's not
biker
the same
gangs.
It's not the same.
It's not, I know it's not. But they're gang.
This is more West Side Story than...
No, this is not West Side Story.
No. Versus the real life gang that you were experiencing.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
This is like the Greasers and the Socias.
Okay.
Which I understand is a riff of West Side Story.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Which is all Romeo and Juliet. We don't have to go down this road. But it's... I don't like it.
The Montagues and the Capulets.
That's exactly right. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I'm loving
Elise. I like Elise.
I'm loving it. I'm fully invested already.
Okay.
It was hard for me to stop it at chapter 10. In fact, I read through chapter 11.
You cheaty McCheaterton.
I couldn't stop.
Wow. So you like it so far? You like Elise? Do you have a lead
is it cringe? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. But what about this hasn't been cringe thus far.
Sure.
I fear I like Ryder.
Okay, just off the dome. Way too early predictions. Who killed Gareth?
I don't know that I don't know that I have a fully formed opinion. Like, I want it to be something wild. I want it to be Lionel A. Crux.
Okay. I'm gonna just throw out a wild, just wild off the dome. I'm gonna say Professor Titan.
Oh, okay.
Okay. No reason, just a guess.
I also think it could be Gabe.
Titan is like a king. You know, like I could see. I don't know. Something. I think the king name in Gareth's phone is very misleading. I think it's way too easy if it's one of the 4 kings that he's been talking with.
Yeah, I don't think that it's one of the 4 kings.
Unless we have a situation where it's like a Darius and Lance situation where you think that they're like they're up to no good, but they're actually like trying to help each other.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yes. Or are we going to find out that this is somehow like nymph related?
Such a good call. Interesting. Yeah,
and
because
that's
the
like
nymphs are not a new problem in Zodiac world.
Correct. And also,
good call.
I feel like that would ostensibly get us to Gabe Knox being at Zodiac Academy and having some value add against the nymph.
Well, I guess that's also assuming that Knox is going to be
helpful,
like on hashtag team good guy, and he's not like team.
Do you think he's team bad guy?
I don't know. We don't know.
I can't imagine the hoodie guy from Slow Horses being a bad guy.
Okay, here's my next question too. If this is a why choose situation, which we have been led to believe that it is, Elise is with all of the men, all of the kings,
and undoes it all.
If Professor Knox, comes to Zodiac, does Elise come with him? Do the other 3 kings with him? Does he go back to see them? Are they still together in 5 years' time?
Or does something bad befall all of them except for Gabe?
Yeah.
And maybe Elise.
Wait, do you think that Elise is alive?
I don't know. I mean, it's only been 5 years, so like, unless something bad does happen to her, then yeah, perhaps.
What if Elise is the girl in the 5th element? The Shadow Realm. What if it's Elise that's stuck there and not Clara? What if Clara is dead and Elise is the one that's like, hey, little girl, you know, whatever the fuck she, like, creepy little thing that they
creepy
say.
Voice.
Let me out to play, or whatever creepy ass thing it says.
I don't
know. I can't remember what she says, but you know what I'm talking about when they go to the Shadow Realm.
Okay. Yeah. How's she get in the Shadow Realm?
Just blame it on Daddy Acrux at this point. I don't know.
He's the root of all evil.
Or what's Caleb's mom's name? Not Caleb. Not Caleb's mom. Lance's mom.
Oh, Stella.
What if Stella is
somehow related to this?
Because she's a vamp too. Which then, if that's the case, what if we? Okay. What if like Stella's brother or cousin, you know, some relation of Stella is Elise's dad? That would make her and Caleb cousins.
Or is she Caleb's sister?
Or Caleb's sister.
And his dad was
her dad. Interesting. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I like that.
And so maybe they tried to sacrifice her first.
Because she'd be pure. And Stella offered her up on a silver fucking platter because she's a bastard kid.
Correct.
That's good. It's good stuff.
Call us Twisted Sisters. We're happy to help.
Wow.
Flesh it out.
All coming together.
All right. So the next set of chapters, Katie will take over 11 through
20.
20?
Yep.
All right. I can't wait. I'm going to start tonight.
You better get home and get to reading then.
And what else do we have for you guys?
As always, give us a follow on all the social platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, at The Story Is Pod. And subscribe, follow on all of the platforms. If you're a YouTube watcher, please make sure to subscribe. And if you're listening on Apple or iTunes, does anybody listen to iTunes? Apple Music. Or Spotify is what I was trying to say. Yep. Make sure you hit that follow button. I think that's it. I think that's all we ask. We really need you guys to do that, though. That's really helpful. So if you don't do that already, please do so. We'd really love your help. Look at Nigel. Nigel says, please.
Nigel is living a tough life.
Please follow my mom and aunt.
He's had to work really hard today. I can tell.
Yeah, doing a whole lot of nothing.
And I guess
anything else?
No, I don't think so. We'll see you guys next week.
Oh, and maybe we'll come back next week with some early castings. Next week.
Okay.
Some early casting predictions.
She's looking at me when she says that.
I am. I don't have any written down yet, so I need to work on it too.
Okay.
All right. And with that,
go read your book.